Hi everyone, it's me Natasha Denona, and today I invited Rachel to do a type of kind of a different tutorial today. I want to show you how easy it is to create a makeup look using the GLAM palette. It's like a personal masterclass, if we can say so. Like, I'm going to show you step by step how to achieve a look. So this is the GLAM palette. I'm going to teach you more about the shape, but I would love you to choose the eyeshadows. So I want to start with the darkest eyeshadow to define your lash line. What would you choose?
This is the darkest eyeshadow.
Yes.
It's called Lash Line.
Perfect. Easy.
Naturally.
Yes. So for this, I'm going to pick the smallest brush that I have, which is a small smudger, a mini smudger, or a small precision brush you can also choose. So I'm dipping the brush a couple of times into the eyeshadow. It picks enough product. Tap a little, that all the fallouts will fall down and not onto your face. So with your opened eyes, you're looking at yourself in the mirror. And I'm starting. This is something, for example, that my clients, when they need to give me a little bit of space for the eyelids, so they lift the eyebrows. I don't need that, and I don't recommend to do so, because then you don't know how it comes out. It's just everything will fall down once you relax your forehead and your eyebrows. So just be relaxed and natural. So from the outer corner of the lid, where the fold is placed, from there I'm kind of sketching a line inwards up until the outer third. And at the outer third, the line is much thinner than in the outer edge. And then I'm passing the fold, try not to lift the brow. I'm passing the fold with a slightly lifted angle upwards. And then from there, I'm dragging the eyeshadow inwards, parallel to the crease, which goes up. Then we can close the eye and connect this line to the upper lash line. Okay, your turn. Just a little tap, tap. And starting from the outer corner, yes. Think about creating a thicker line when you're starting at the corner, yes. And then when you're coming to the outer third, it's very, very thin, close to the roots. Good.
Okay.
What we have to do now is to in order to lift the eye, we have to connect this outer point with the upper lash line, but first of all, towards the crease, like along the crease, and then we will connect with the closed eyes with the lash line. Yes, above the fold. I would even recommend that you will look at yourself straight into the mirror. Yes, and you have to paint above the fold. Yes, and not too much, not too much, not too long, just a little. Great.
Okay.
And now, yes, and now you can connect. I will hold you the mirror, and you can connect with the closed eyes with the lash line. I want to smoke the line to make it just softer and slightly going upwards and in. And for this, I'm going to use a slightly larger brush. Yeah, you can clearly see deep, and then smoke is to soften the deep shade. So I'm picking again just the upper border and swiping this inwards a little bit to blend it in. And that's it. Your turn.
Scary indeed.
I know, but everything will look so soft and a part of your eye. Just the beginning always looks so intimidating, but at the end you will see it's gonna look so soft and feminine. The most important thing with hooded eyes is that you have to pass the fold with the darker shades, and this will lift everything. So what we're doing is actually not only softening the edge and to make everything more homogeneous with your shape, but it is also dragging inwards towards the crease. And we have to make sure that this shadow is placed above the fold. This will make the eye and the lid lifted. So I'm going inwards now a little bit more. Now, when your skin is not tight anymore, you saw and you feel that the brush is moving, the skin is moving with the brush together, then you move to tapping motions. You don't blend, you just tap, tap, tap. Your turn. And go straight up towards the crease. You can feel your crease. Hooded eyes, you don't really see the crease because the hooded eye looks a little bit puffy, and but there is a crease right underneath, so you can press slightly with the brush and feel exactly the position where it is, and you place your brush over there. Yes? Mm-hmm. Looks really good. Great. Perfect. Okay, and then you said you want to do the brow bone, right?
Let's try the brow bone.
Okay, it is this one. So we can use the same brush. We just pick a little bit and swipe this, sorry. And swipe this onto the brow bone. Just a little. And I think even it's better to place it only onto the center brow bone, not on the outer part. Yes, exactly there. It kind of gives a highlight to your lids. Yeah, nice, good. And next we want to blend and create a very natural and soft transition, a homogenic transition with your skin. So for this we have to use a transition shade. Yes, transition, this one. So gonna blend the edges a little bit more with the transition shade. Only there, that's it. Be careful not to cover the other eyeshadows, yes. And you have to follow the shape that you created before. You have to go downwards, like the natural shape of the eye. Great. And if you placed an eyeshadow that is darker than light shadow, like this one, a transition eyeshadow is not the lightest shade in the palette. It's a less pigmented, medium kind of, like a bronzing shade, but a cooler toned. It is there only to soften the medium shades, and we don't use it for the brow bone. But if it happened, what you do, you just pick a little bit of foundation or eyeshadow base and you tap it onto the area where it went too high, and you're good. Okay, so we're moving on, and we want to cover the center lid. Now for hooded eyes, I know that many makeup artists, they like to use light eyeshadows. But light eyeshadows for hooded eyes, I think they're best to be placed in the inner corner. They give this pop of glam in the inner corner. And on the top lid, on the center lid, it might make the eyes look really small and closed, you know, like drooped somehow. And I want to waken up the eyes. So for this, I'm using a medium shade all the time, but to make it more glammy, I'm choosing it to be metallic or sparkling. I'm choosing the outer eyelid of, yeah, this one, the outer eyelid that is a cool toned, greenish toned brown. And with my finger, I'm going to press this onto the center lid, just like this. Just covering the whole lid with this. Okay, so your turn now. If you find it hard to apply eyeshadow on the center lid and you don't know how to close one eye, so then just place your mirror very low and you kind of look from above and you stretch the eye with the other hand. With the other hand, you can lift your brow and the lid. Yeah, and you look down and you can see everything.
Right.
The last step is to give a touch of glam into the inner corner, dipping it into a very light shade, a metallic shade.
This one.
Inner corner, it says inner corner, great. Pressing this into the inner corner. This is also a great thing to, like a transition from a dramatic eye to a glam. That's the difference between glam and dramatic, when you have this pop of light in the inner corner. Yes, you can even add a little bit more into the socket. Exactly. So this is it.
This is it.
That's the look. And thank you guys for watching. And the GLAM palette is linked in the description, as well also all the other products that I've used on her. And yeah, thank you again. See you next time. Bye.